I think we're coming in hot now. I think we're working, but I almost certainly need to turn down this volume in this game because I've never streamed this before. Oh boy. It's also coming out of there. Alright. Where's the settings here? Desktop audio. Audio. Master volume. There, that's better. It's real loud in my headphones anyway. Can I pull that up again? I really want to just, whoops. Don't want to click that. I just want to watch that intro every single time I ever play this game. Because it is so good. By the way, welcome to Breakfast of Champions. It is Thursday. I am Steven Strum, coming back to you again with more morning streams to talk about video games and stuff. There's lots of new video games out this week. We've got, what is it, that Mortal Kombat that Merritt's been playing on elsewhere on the site. We got Dragon's Dogma that I talked about on the podcast. I'm not playing either of those two games right now for reasons that elude me. I don't know why. I got a hankering. I got a hankering for my favorite game of last year. Don't need that. I just really wanted to play some Battletech. It's a fantastic game. They showed off the new expansion the other day. I think is actually probably what made me start thinking about it. Urban Warfare, yeah. Summer 2019, they finally showed off video of that, and it's going to have, like, cityscapes and stuff like that you can finally fight in, which Battletech, if you don't know, is all based around the Battletech / Mech Warrior universe and whatnot. Most people, I feel like, at this point probably know it as Mech Warrior more than they know it as Battletech, but it was originally called Battletech. I got complaints about that when I reviewed Battletech back at Ars Technica a while back, because I called it the Mech Warrior universe for simplicity's sake. But whatever. I'm just kind of sitting at this screen right now, hoping that intro replays again, because I need that intro in my life. I need it. I also need coffee in my life, which is what I've got here that I'm sipping on. But, yeah. So, right now with Battletech, it's kind of all, like, outdoor environments, or it's all always outdoor environments, because it's a game about mechs fighting each other, but it's a lot of open areas, like ravines and valleys and tundra and jungles and whatnot. There's not a lot of cities, which, when I think of Battletech, I actually probably think more about cities and romping through buildings and using them as cover and etc., etc. And that is what's going to be the next expansion in their season pass here fairly shortly. But right now, all we've got to work with is Flashpoint. Flashpoint is a cool thing that kind of just adds like a ton more. Flashpoint adds a ton more scenarios to the end of the game and whatnot. You know what? I need to do it. I'm gonna restart this game so everybody can see the intro to this game real quick. In 1 sec. Here we go. This is the good stuff. Made with Unity, don't you know? I just love watching this every single time. I've seen it so many goddamn times at this point. It's so redundant at this point, but... That music kicks in. It's the aspiration of humankind right here. Reaching for the stars. escaping our problems so we don't have to worry about fixing the ones that we've created on Earth. You know, the dream. Tau Ceti, Earth, and beyond. Distance in light years. Those little details all around. The rise of empires, you know, also questionable stuff, but, you know. And then the music. We made weapons of war. We couldn't escape our problems in space after all. People didn't stop fighting. What? No! It's all falling apart. That's that urban warfare I'm talking about. See that atlas jumping around? That's not an atlas. I forget what that is. Is it an awesome, maybe? There's an atlas. Get that fucking Mobile Suit Gundam 0079 colony ship crashing into the Earth, wiping out half the population. Get that money shot. God, I love it. Alright, let's load in here and see what's going on in my campaign. I have beaten the game. I got into where you can start activating the flashpoint stuff, which are these kind of like end game strings of missions where you have to play mission after mission after mission without being able to heal. I got to that point when Flashpoint came out, and I never actually messed around with it. And since Urban Warfare is coming sooner rather than later, it seems like, kind of got that hankering, got that itch. I wanted to shoot some big robots. I wanted to step on some tanks. Though I did forget to move this over to my solid-state drive, so it's still on my hard drive, so these load times are actually going to be a little bit rough, but that's something to keep in mind for the future. I'll fix that going forward. Hope everybody's having a really great morning, no matter what part of the world that you're in. Maybe it's not even morning where you are. I don't know. You tell me. There we go. Oh, what do we got? What do we got in the hopper here? I got my Highlander, my Stalker, my Grasshopper, all works in progress. Behemoth out of action for another 12 days. A Glitch out of action for another 12 days. Financial report due in 25 days. So we've got some time to work with before I have to pay in. I've got some money here. I've got a good chunk of months before the tax man start calling. Timeline paused. Mech Bay. What's going on in here? I see. Highlander. I don't know. Task in progress. I don't know if it says if I'm just doing refits on these or what is going on there. Mech Tech. I've got 8 people in medical right now. That's not a good sign. That's all right. That's all right. Let's go to the command center. Let's see what Darius has to say to us. War's over. Where do you want to go from here? Yep. He doesn't have much to tell me. Okay. No suggestions from Darius. That's fine. Let's see. We got 2 very hard missions on this planet to secure borders and to smash and grab. Secure borders looks like a little tiny bit easier. It's set in a jungle. Commander, pirate surveillance teams have picked up what we believe to be the signature of an active patrol of Taurian mechs engaging in reconnaissance near the borders of our holdings on this planet. This is technically not a violation of our sovereignty, but it's clearly provocative. We need you to send a message by destroying the patrol mechs. Should you encounter any other Taurian units, there will be a bonus for destroying those as well. Straightforward job, Commander. This kind of back and forth is typical on Periphery Worlds. Okay. I don't have much to juice right now, Commander. This is a real thing. It's going to be defended like you can. Oh, I hate invading missions. They're not that bad, actually. They could be worse. Well, we've only got 3 days until... 5 days until we get some of these mechs up. Uh-oh, right off the bat, flashpoints. Inner sphere politics impact everything they touch, even down here in the periphery. Flashpoints between the great houses are developing all over the map, and our faction reps are paying good money to resolve them. We're talking about high-risk, high-reward jobs, composed of multiple combat drops with rewards at the end of each to match. I'll post in the active flashpoints on the star map, Commander. You can review them whenever you're ready. I would love to. How do I pull up the star map again? How does that work? Is that a command center thing? Well, let's get these mechs repaired here. We got 4 days before I get that grasshopper. Let's just go through all those. Thanks, man. Behemoth and Glitch, I don't know, are definitely two of my top tier soldiers. So that's maybe worth navigation. Here we go. It's maybe worth bringing them out of the med bay. Travel contract. Coromodier. I can never remember how that works. Coromodier is the center of the power of the Oregon government. 2 habitable worlds. Can't speak today. I don't know if you noticed. House nearly 3 billion people, and at the heart of Coromodier 6 is the vast Towerian fortress that serves as both capital and last bastion of defense. Both House Arano and House Espinoza consider Coromodier their ancestral home. Right, because I just finished like the main story, so yeah, that would make sense. Bump out of here. Let's go check the... Nope, command center. Check command center. What was that travel contract? Restricted access. A scientist for a pirate conglomerate has turned industrial spy for a rival corporation from the magistracy. She was privy to numerous industrial secrets that we would prefer not to fall into our competitors' hands. The Canopian leadership has offered to sell her back, but we intend to use the false hope of negotiations to buy you time to extract the scientist through more proactive means. I think I've lost track of how many layers of betrayal this represents. Is this a quadruple cross? This must be some scientist. It's in the desert. How long will it take me to get there? 17 days. That would give Glitch and Behemoth time to recuperate. It is slightly less savage than these other 2 missions. But... Jungle, Highlands, Desert. Max rep. Local pirate organization, so it doesn't really affect any of my actual reputation by the looks of it. Except for the local pirates. Tough. This is tough to choose. This max rep. This one's closer. It's not that much harder. Let's negotiate here. Towering Concordat will not like this, but the local pirate organization will. Maybe that's worth... What's this one? Magistracy of Canopus? I don't know really the differences between these, but I definitely want the great houses to be on my side more than not. This scientist mission also just seems interesting, so let's just go that. Let's take the very basic kind of rewards. I should have just accepted that mission ahead of time. I could have waited and saved myself like 5 days. The Corridor Botch? Corridor Bocce Station? In the morning briefing, Sumare asks something unexpected. So, what's the story with those mech warriors bowling in the barracks and hallways? Darius crosses his arms over his chest. I've already put an end to that. Blockade and Saberwolf. Fucking love these names. We're calling it Corridor... Oh, Bocce Ball. I shut it down as a matter of discipline. You turn to Darius. How much trouble have their games caused? They're playing in unused corridors, so not much, but it was only a matter of time before something, or someone, got damaged. We should really repair the gym in Beta Pod instead. So it's one less public game. The next day, mech warriors and crew crowd into a narrow barracks hallway to watch Blockade face off against Saberwolf in one final game of Corridor Bocce. In the winning play, Blockade bounces his last ball off the corridor wall twice to send Saberwolves spinning away toward the audience. The crew erupts in cheers and continue to talk about the match for days afterwards. Nice. Morale up. Love it. Okay. Gotta get my stretches in. Behemoth has returned to duty. Okay, so I'll get to Ichram before the bill collectors come. So I'll be able to buff up a little bit with that. We'll see, be interested to see, because I believe Flashpoint also added in some new mechs, but I don't know if those appear outside of Flashpoints themselves. I'm in kind of a mode here right now to the post-game. There is a story to this game, but you don't really deal with it at all after a certain point, because once you beat that story, you kind of just get dumped back into the overworld map, and it says go to town, and then those flashpoints kind of become the new end game thing. My Highlander is probably my real good juicy thing. My Atlas 2, also not bad at all. What's it got? It got some medium pulse lasers, an ERL laser, AC-20, ER laser, LRM. God, this thing's just packed to the gills. I love it. Heat efficiency could be better. Especially since we're going to be on a desert. So maybe I don't even want the Atlas. Don't want to risk using it. Highlander, better heat efficiency. Who should I bring in with me, too? Well, I went to the trouble of waiting for Behemoth and Blockade, so let's... Or Behemoth and Glitch, so let's take one of them. Let's get something with real good heat efficiency while we're at it. Because it's a desert biome, and the way that this game works is that your kind of turns are limited by how much heat you build up over time. And the hotter the environment that you're in, the less you can do without having to take some turns to just kind of cool it. So I got an Awesome and a Battlemaster. Those are... Oof, that Battlemaster. Oof, 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 oof. You are not efficient at all. You know what? Neither is the Stalker that I waited for. Battlemaster, Atlas. I mean, honestly, the Atlas is better than the Battlemaster. Yeah, this Grasshopper here I've kitted out to kind of just be like a jump in, get close range, and laser them from damn near on top of their heads, but heat, like jump jets also build heat, so probably not the best in a desert environment. Not to mention it's a desert, so we can just jump around and not actually worry too much about that anyway. This Hunchback with an AC-20, it's a medium, and I don't want to necessarily kit out on low-level stuff if I can avoid it. The heavier your stuff, the better, typically, in this game. At least that's what the game says. It's kind of up to you to take that as you will. Well, this Thunderbolt says it's got pretty good heat efficiency, so let's go with that. Let's give that a shot. That's got a great heat efficiency because it just doesn't have enough shit on it right now. It's also broken. We should fix that. Boy. What do I want? Vindicator is basically never a bad choice, even if it is super light. Man, maybe, honestly, maybe the Atlas. Like, honestly, like, its heat efficiency could be better, but, like, it's not as bad as some of these options, and it's an assault mech, so it can take a beating. They also changed how some of these abilities work. That's right, so I gotta remember that. Sure footing. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's... Gunnery Pilot, Tactics, Guts, Highlander, Gunnery. That Highlander, it has that Gauss rifle, so I probably want somebody with really high gunnery on that one. Put my character on that Highlander. That's what I remember doing quite a lot of anyway. Guts, I think, improves maximum health. It also reduces the penalty from weapon recoil and increases the threshold for heat the trigger so overheated. Okay, so Atlas, I want to have somebody with really high guts, and that's this guy, Flatline. So let's do that, because that's got my worst heat efficiency of the bunch. So let's give him the high guts. What else has he got? He's got Bulwark, which is good. I think that got nerfed at some point, but that's fine. And then breaching shot, that's alright. Especially for something with like ER lasers. Ace pilot. Move after shooting if it hasn't moved yet. What does this one have? This is a missile boat, looks like. Not really. It's like more of a medium laser thing, kind of a jump around mech. Maybe, do I want that even? Do I want that even? This is so hard. Ah, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing shot at. No salvage. I'll be interested. Yeah, I think I trailed off there a little bit earlier, but I'll be interested to see if any of the new mech types appear in this one. And I'm actually not entirely sure what is new and what's not, because I know there were some in the post game, even before the Flashpoint expansion, that were only available after you beat the game. I think like the King Crab shows up in the very final fight that I was in, but I had never shown up to that point. Or at least not in my experience. There's different stuff in different sectors of the galaxy too, and if you just mostly kind of stick to that main story, you don't really see a huge variety. Play one match here and see how this goes. I love me some Battletech. I love this game. My favorite game of last year. I think it was on #1 on my personal list. It's just so good at making you make hard choices, because there's never really a perfect move, unlike something like XCOM, where it's like over the long arc of an XCOM 2 game, you will eventually just become so powerful that it doesn't really matter anymore, and it kind of loses some of that early game like drama. Okay, so this one doesn't seem like a kill everybody mission. This is very much a get in there, get out mission. It's another important thing to think about in this game is like when you're thinking about this compared to other turn-based strategy games, it is very like the objectives can be extremely different, and you need to like kind of consider it at certain times to be like, hey, you can just punch out of a mission, you can just escape, and it's fine. And people won't like it, but hey, it's better than losing your mechs, because holy shit, are some of these things rare. And sometimes do they just also have rare-ass stuff on them that you're never going to find again that can just get blown off even if the mech doesn't die? Contact. Yep. 2 mechs by the looks of it. Can't tell their tonnage from here, but let's find out. What do we got? We got a 90-tonner and a 100-tonner. Okay. So big boys. Big boys by the looks of it. So rough terrain, increased stability damage from attack, +4 difficulty to hit units within rough terrain with melee attacks. So that's not going to be really an issue here. They've got lasers. Okay, this is a laser boat, really. Let's come around this and try to flank them. I'm worried to see if there's going to be, like, turrets up here, because turrets can really rip you to shit in this, if you're not careful. Let's do brace. Okay, nothing moving there. Oh boy, we really can't move, though, can we? Oh, yeah, that's non-sprinting. So let's sprint to get those evasion charges, because if there's only 2 of them in view right now, they're probably not going to be able to knock those evasion charges down. Kind of the way that you protect your mechs in this game. You best protect your... And let me tell you, you best protect your mech. They get evasion charges as they move, and the more they move, the more charges they get. Every time they get shot at, they lose evasion charges, and it becomes easier to hit them. So the idea is to kind of, like, constantly be on the move, but also... Whoop. Oh, so that will also do it. And some enemies can just use a move that will just remove multiple evasion charges from you at once. It won't do anything else, really, but it'll make you easier to hit, and that is bad. So if I'm trying to flank them, I want to go around here. I'm not actually landing in the rough terrain. I just stop in it. So I only get 1 evasion charges if I come up here, but I'll be able to take shots. Ooh. So I can take an unfettered shot at them from here if I go here. So let's do that. The Highlander is a big boy, and I'm going to be facing frontal armor here. They can take it. Or I can put them into a bracing position. Oh, speaking of the devil. Okay. Speaking of the devil. The King Crab right there. King Crab is a big, big boy. Elite sharpshooter. Don't like the sound of that. But I am also pretty damn good here. Although I seem to be missing something. Okay, there we go. Needed to select a target. Alrighty, what are we looking at? We're looking at hitting it full frontal shot, so it's not perfect. Definitely not optimal to be shooting at it this way, but it is standing in rough terrain, so it'll take increased stability damage from all attacks. So that's actually maybe, especially since I believe the AC-20 does lots of stability damage. 5 stab damage, 40 stab damage, AC-2, oh, that's an AC-2, not an AC-20. What am I talking about? 4 times 20, yeah. Let's maybe start destabilizing it a little bit, see if that works. Got a little bit of a frame rate hiccup there, but that's fine. So that's not going to do much actual damage, but look at that. Already one shot and already unsteady. I can maybe knock this sucker down and really mess with them. Oof. You hate to take a shot like that on the arm. Ooh, that's... Was that an LRM-20? Fuck. Okay, so much for my plan to flank them, because it looks like they've got buddies over there that I just couldn't see. Should have taken that into account. But that's okay. We've got options here. We've got options. Speaking of which, I can move him. He's got, what, an AC... Oh, his AC-20 will actually probably do a good amount of stab damage. Yeah, 40. If I can just get into range here... I'm going to stay down at the bottom of this hill because I might be able to break the line of sight on whoever's shooting at me from the other side. I'm going to start moving those other on my next turn. I'm going to move those other ones over to the side here. Okay, what do we got? ER lasers and LRM 20. Stab 0 on those ERLs. Is it even worth firing them for the extra? Yeah, I'm not really worried about actually damaging this guy. Let's just knock him down with missiles if we can. There we go. Get that knockdown. That's going to push him back a turn. He's not going to be able to react as quickly. I can take a really good shot on him. His pilot's going to take damage, and he's going to take an accuracy debuff on his next shot. So, good start to that. They made a mistake there stepping in that bad terrain, for sure. I am going to move her, trying to get her behind this rock so that she doesn't get shot at. That's going to put her in normal terrain, and she's going to get 3 evasion charges off of it, and she's going to be in perfect range to shoot both that King Crab and whatever mystery guest we have on our left here. So that's a good start. Here's where things get tricky, because I want that King Crab. I want that King Crab. I don't have one, and so I want it. And I can see where it's taken its most damage. The darker the armor, the more damage it's taken. And since it's on its back like this, I can choose where I want to like focus my shots and try to really just nail this sucker. Do lots of damage to a specific body part to blow certain things off. If I go for the head, it's only a 2% chance, but that's 2% times 10 on that LRM, 10 plus my laser, plus my laser, plus my laser, plus my laser. Not great odds of blowing up that head and getting this whole thing intact. It's always a bad shot. Typically, unless you just have millions of missiles to go fishing for headshots, that's not kind of what you want to do. If you can blow up that head, though, great choice. Other option is legs. Legs are good because legs, if you blow off both of those, they will also be left more or less completely intact at the end of the match. And that's a 15% chance, and that's a lot better. And that leg is already pretty well beat up, so I might just go for that leg. Because even if I don't blow off the leg on this one, even if I don't blow off both legs, I can and get that like real good shit. If I can blow off one, I can really hobble this thing and kind of dance circles around it, and that's still a good move. Okay. So that King Crab knew what was good for it, and it started running away to kind of wait out a turn before its destabilized goes away. Can I get into the trees? Of course not. Why would I? Sure footing, max pilot again, 1 bonus evasion charge after moving can exceed the unit's maximum. If the move is not a sprint jump or charge to melee, the mech also gains entrenched 50% stability damage reduction. So I could theoretically move him into rough terrain and he would still get a 50% move reduction. Or stability damage reduction. What does my person have here? They also have bulwark. Cover and guarded states both provide 40% damage reduction rather than 20% damage reduction. Cover and guarded together provide 60% damage reduction. Reaching shot. And then multi-target. Multi-target doesn't really do me any good. I want to get this guy out of here before they can take another pot shot at me from over there. So there's not really a good position, because if you sprint, you can't take a turn. What is this? This is an awesome. So PPCs for days. So it's going to have big shots, but they take a lot of heat, but they also reduce enemy accuracy on the next turn. No jump jets to work with. I could move him forward. He's got 1200 armor, which is not my juiciest tank in the game. Oh, but I could... Can I move him into these? I could sprint him into this. Get him that cover. He's got sure footing. He's got bulwark, so he'll get actually even more damage reduction from that. I can maybe scout out whoever is hiding over here. That's maybe the play here, because he'll get a ton of evasion charges. He'll get a lot of cover from the forest, and we can maybe see what we're dealing with. And he'll be facing front. That will make him pretty vulnerable to counterattack from those guys on that side. He'll take damage directly to that arm. But it's going to be heavily reduced damage. That's also worth considering. And, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I know he's kind of my most paper-thin mech as far as heavy and assault mechs go, but unknown mech. Don't even see its tonnage, do I? Oh boy, it's a missile boat. Okay. That's okay. Nice thing about missiles is they spread that damage over a wide area, so I'm not too worried about him taking too much. Oh, and he scouted out whatever this is. It's a Cyclops. I also don't have one of those. I would love a Cyclops. So, okay, this opens up some options. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking about whatever's going on over here with that unknown mech. But, Big Sly over here, you know, the Sly one himself, definitely opened up some options for me. Ah, I see. He's got breaching shot. Okay, so... Oh, and so, do I have breaching shot? I have breaching shot. Yeah, nice. Okay, so I can start taking missile pot shots, ooh, even into its arm, too, if I move here, with breaching shot, so it'll ignore all of its damage reduction. Cover and guarded on the target, which I don't believe it even has, but either way, that's something to consider in the future. Because breaching shot works, the way breaching shot works is if you fire only with one gun at a time, which is something that you sometimes want to do because it produces less heat. If you do that, they don't get any damage reduction. They take the full brunt of whatever you hit them with. And because of my long-range missiles will have to fly over this plateau here, I'm pointing to it at my monitor as if you can see that. You cannot, but take my word for it. It will go... only one missile can hit him, or only one attack can hit him. Yeah, let's do that. Since only one attack can hit him anyway, I might as well get that extra breaching shot on there. And it's going to be right on one side, which is good. You want to concentrate your fire onto one area at a time because you want to remove their ability to counterattack. And that's pretty good. Blowing off arms is usually a good way to do that. So hitting them from the side is great. They're also less armored usually on the... Okay, it's just an awesome. Awesome for awesome. He's going to take a hit there, but it's going to be right to the front of his armor. It's going to be protected by that forest. Yeah, I know, Big Sly. You're doing just fine, baby. Doing just fine. Okay, so if I go here, I could hit him with my ERLs and my LRM-20s on that awesome. And that awesome, how armored is that awesome? Same as mine. Okay. Or I could go for the Cyclops. I don't believe Flatline can... Whoops. I don't believe flatline... Oh, he can hit the arm on this thing. How much did that actually take on the arm? Not much. It's still got 97 armor. I'm going to say let's go for the awesome. We're not going to go into bad cover here. They're still blocked by that plateau, so they can't take a direct hit. Let's do this. Let's maybe start picking away at that awesome, because even though I'm going to hit the awesome full brunt right in the face, the Atlas does incredible damage. Ooh. I could also... He has multi-target, which means I can put some shots on that awesome and some shots on that Cyclops. And it would count as a breaching shot, again, on that Cyclops, because it would just be the LRMs. Let's maybe do multi-target. Okay. A and B. Fire. Let's get that breaching shot. Start pecking away at his armor a bit more. We're spreading the damage around a lot. Ooh, head hit. Nice. Nice start. Yeah, the damage is getting spread out quite a bit, but that just means that as I continue to attack, more weak points will start to become known to me, because certain parts will start taking more damage than others, and it'll be like, okay, well, now I know where I need to start focusing my fire. I need to move him behind that plateau. He's done his job. Big Sly, you have done quite a bit for me here, but you have taken so much armor damage. All in the torso too, didn't you, baby? Oh, my good boy. My good boy. I'm so sorry for you. We can get Behemoth up in here. Maybe start hitting that King Crab some more. The King Crab would be in our right. Or we can go for a lot of things here. So I like this. She's also got bulwark, so let's take that. Get the Thunderbolt into the forest, get that one evasion charge, get that extra damage reduction, and get open shots on both of these guys. Also, he's got a good chunk of damage on that King Crab left arm there. I think that might be the way to go. That left arm has an AC 20 on it, and I want to get rid of that. That would be pretty good. Yeah, let's fish for getting rid of that thing. I don't want to get hit by an AC 20. No such luck on blowing it off. That's fine. Could have used morale to intentionally point... Oh my god, breaching shot. Oofta. Okay, Big Sly. Okay, Big Sly. We're going to get you out of there, baby. Yep, we're going to get you out of there, Big Sly. Whoop. Okay, let's get you behind cover here. As best we can, anyway. It's not actually that great, but I think that Awesome will still have shot on him regardless. Doesn't have jump yet, so he can't hop down that hill. That's fine. Let's get him behind here. We'll get all that extra sprint. We'll get him mostly behind cover, so if anybody wants to try and really focus him down, they won't be able to without moving into my line of sight and giving me better options to flank. That King Crab is going to be a problem. I did not manage to destroy that AC-20. There it goes. Oof, 60 damage, 60 damage. And some missiles and a laser. Ugh, even my Thunderbolt's taking a little bit of a beating there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Behemoth. What do you look like right now? Oof! Oh my goodness, your arms are in bad shape. That's okay. We don't need arms. Who needs them? Really? Low hit chance on those. Might just honestly be better to go for the LRM shot. Can't hit that. What about Minister here? What can they do? Can they get close enough? I don't think they can get close enough to hit this hit that Awesome over there. Can't really move to position on that arm. That arm still got quite a lot of juice left in it too. I don't think I hit it basically at all on that last one. I do have multi-shot, but again, I'm going to be working around some stuff. This plateau is proving to be just as much of a curse as a blessing. I can get him in there to take shots on the King Crab, but it would just be with the LRM-20. He's overheating soon, so that might work out. Boah, this is tough. But my Highlander is basically untouched right now. If I can maybe start baiting out some shots on that Highlander, they're very tough, very tough, lots of armor, and undamaged as of yet. So Maybe I can start taking some shots. 4 times 20, that's 80. It's not enough to breach their armor on that. I could go for a leg. Still wouldn't do anything. Yeah. What about this one here? Cyclops is an elite striker. It's kind of a brawler by the looks of it. Yeah, kind of fires at the mid-range. It's not as close to overheating as that King Crab. What does this icon mean again? Mineral field. Difficulty to hit units within a mineral field. +2 difficulty for attacks made by units within a mineral field. Okay. So, if he's going to have a harder time shooting... But he's a sharpshooter, so he's got good aim. Maybe I can... that's still not going to even just with the LRM-20s. It's still 4 times 20. It's not enough to blow off the arm. Not enough to do really anything except just get more hits in. Let's get vigilance, because I'm going to get shot at. That's just going to happen. And if I'm wanting this one to soak up a bunch of damage, let's give them the best chance that they have. Okay, so we breached armor there, so that's good. That's going to put us in a better position to try and get rid of that King Crab on the next turn. Yep. Exactly what we wanted. That's what Bulwark was for. We wanted them focusing on my big beefy Highlander with tons of armor left in the bank. Flatline, what do you got for me? You could shoot at that awesome. And also take continued shots at that King Crab. Where are they low on? They're on that torso. Okay. What can we hit? We can hit EL lasers again. They're not really low on anything in particular. A little bit on their center torso, which would be great if we could pop it, because I don't really care about keeping that awesome alive. Yeah. So I can go for just a straight shot on that awesome. But I think the better move is to maybe try... that King Crab is low on heat, or high on heat, more accurately. But I still think they've got enough in them to get one good shot off before they have to start worrying about their heat. So let's just continue pecking away at the awesome. And let's try to make this one a non-concern, or at least really reduce their ability to attack. Still nothing. Still nothing there. Basically same thing with that awesome. Didn't really affect it too much. Enemy turn, I think that's the... Oh, that's the Cyclops, right. Okay. Still got Bulwark on my Highlander, which I think is where they're going to take that attack. Yep. Right in the front, though. So damage will be nice and spread out across my highest armor points. Still haven't breached my hull at all yet. Torso is getting pretty low, but still not within, like, even a full salvo of LRM-20 range. So I can move her over here and kind of like get her into position to do whatever I want. We can take a full shot. Still not even be... I think we can take 2 more full shots without actually worrying about heat. So... And that Cyclops cannot do anything next turn without overheating. She does not have multi-shot, so if she cannot take shots against that awesome over there without worrying about that, or without sacrificing her ability to hit everybody else. If I can get into M laser range... Oh, can I get into... No, not quite. I could get up into here, but then that's... Yeah, then I can't take a turn. Don't get any evasion charges for moving. Resolve is still pretty high. 37 resolve each round of combat. Boy, howdy. So I can kind of actually play with these precision strikes and stuff. So maybe that's the play, is to get her just a little bit closer to that awesome, and that would put them in range to hit them with a full salvo, and I can do vigilance once I get there. And I'll get most of my resolve back on my next turn anyway, so not too worrisome. Oh yeah, look at that. Didn't even hardly cost anything. Alright, let's get this thing, start working on getting this thing off of my back, because it is flanking me, and it is annoying, and I don't like it. Look at that! Boy howdy, just explosions, pilot injured, ammo explosion, enemy mech destroyed, fuck yeah. Okay, so that gives Behemoth a lot more freedom of movement here. She can really decide what she wants to do. She can take her pick of these two beefy boys, and I love it. You know what, I just love it. Can't get her in range to do anything too nasty and keep her in cover. Can I get... Yeah, she can actually do that against the King Crab and stay in cover. She'll take a damage penalty, or a accuracy penalty, but let's do it anyway. 65% for M lasers, still pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. Pro. Oh, Behemoth, you are a consummate professional. I love you. There goes the King Crab arm. And an AC-20 with it. Sensor lock. Pfft. Sensor lock for who? Your Cyclops can't do shit. Not unless they want to lose their ability to move. Big Sly, it's time for you to shine again, I think. You got them PPCs. You still haven't gotten a chance to take a shot. Now is your time to gain your revenge for all your lost armor. Hundreds of armor just blown away in the wind. Like the Death Star destroying Alderaan. You want heat? I got some heat. Oh, we missed one. We did miss one. That's a shame. Wasn't quite as poetic. Ooh, that's another Highlander. I have never seen another Highlander in the wild. Oh, and of course they went right for my boy. Oh my goodness, heatsink destroyed, sensors impaired, not -1 evasion. Okay. Breaching shot. Oh, that's just a medium laser. Okay, I did not expect another Highlander to be up in this mix. That's okay. What did we lose on him? We lost a heatsink, and he is about to lose a PPC++, 2 more heatsinks, and that. So let's... Whew. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get him over there. He'll still be protected by the plateau. He can do multi-shot, so we can do a nice, juicy little touch of damage there. And let's continue to wax that King Crab with those LRMs. Ooh, nice 100 damage right into a leg. Pulse lasers, missiles, look at that stuff. Beautiful. So that's structure exposed on that Cyclops now. That's beautiful. This King Crab is going to be in for a world of hurt here. Even just with an LRM-20, they are looking so bad right now. Oh no, the Cyclops gets... Okay, they get to move, but if they fire, they're going to overheat. They might take the... They might take it? They did take it. Okay, I did not foresee them just using missiles. That probably won't actually overheat them, but they mostly missed. Those PPCs helped that quite a bit. Okay. Oof. Ugh. Oh! Okay. I get 2 free moves this turn. Nobody can worry about... Nobody can really do anything to me. I can get full salvo on that Highlander, right on its flank, too. So let's maybe try and blow off an arm here. They got SRMs, lasers, PPC, LRM. What do they got on that right arm there? That's where they got their PPC. I would love to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and precision strike them right in that arm for 89%. Boom! 75, 75, 25, 25. Missile, 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 missile. There it goes. No more PPC to worry about. That is why flanking is important, folks. My good friends. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Oh. Oh. He is real close to just toppling right the fuck over, isn't he? This person is also in a pretty bad way. If I shoot that leg off, that is an instant destabilize, I believe. Who gets to move next on their team? Who's their next person? 1, 1. Okay, so he does not get to go until next turn, so I'll get 2 more shots on them. These two both get to go immediately after I do here. So let's instead maybe focus on... Because even without the PPC... King Crab, that's an LRM 15, and he's still got an AC 20. But it's only an LRM 10 that I'd be hitting him with. That's not much. But... let's go for this, I think. Let's do it. Not enough stability damage to knock him over. Nope, not after all. Alright, and they can move... Oh, let's give them that height advantage. Oh, they're gonna really they're gonna overheat the fuck if I do that, though, so let's not do that, actually. Let's give him evasion charge by walking backwards just a little bit. And there they go. Okay, okay. Let's see what we got next. Okay, that Highlander is taking a step away. Ah, shit! Yeah, I know. What did you lose? Oh, both PPC pluses. Fuck! That's bad. That's not good. That's not even... I'm not even worried about it for the mission. I think we're actually doing pretty okay as far as this mission goes, but that is just so expensive. That's going to be so expensive. Alright. Atlas angry. Him mad. Can't really do much about it because he's about to overheat, but we can get a couple of shots in. Yep, we're not going to fire all this stuff, so don't worry about it. 24 heat, 25 heat, 16 heat, 12 heat, 18 heat. Okay. So who gets to go next? It's that King Crab, right? What can we do with the King Crab? If I fired my ER lasers and my LRMs, that King Crab probably going to fall over, I think. I think that's what that white arrow means. I think its stability is a little bit lower because it's standing in that mineral field. Is maybe how that works? No, that's not how that works. That AC 20 is juicy, juicy, juicy. ER lasers, turn those off. So much damage, but if I turn them off, I actually get heat back this turn. And SRM and LRM... Oh, here we go. I can multi-target. Hit that. Hit that. Let's get the LRMs on the King Crab to maybe start destabilizing him a bit. And the rest can go on to this guy. Do I want the heat back? I want the heat back, don't I? I want that heat. Let's get that heat. Look at that. 100 damage from that right off the bat. -1 evasion. Okay, what do you got? What do you got? Come on, go down. Unsteady. I forget what unsteady does. If it just means that they're just close to being knocked down, or if it actually provides them any kind of debuff at all. Ugh. My guy, Big Sly. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Oh, boy, he is so fucked if I don't do something with him. Let's get a sprint on just behind this and just get him some evasion charges and basically out of the combat here. Awesomes are a dime a dozen at this point, so I'm not too worried if I lose that, but I do not want to lose Big Sly. That Atlas is basically untouched, so that's not a big problem. Okay. Behemoth, you can't do much because you're about to overheat to shit. But if I just use your missiles... So I wish I could remember what Unsteady actually does. Unsteady, I think, does provide some kind of debuff, but I'm not totally sure. Who gets to move next? It's turn 2. Their tour has already moved, so let's consider blowing off some stuff on this guy's right-hand side here. Left-hand side, rather. Maybe even hitting that armor there. Get some heat back. Nope, no such... hit a little bit hit a little bit of stuff there, but not a ton. So what's... Okay, okay, so I can actually get her up into here, and she will still lose heat. So let's get her tons of evasion charges, get her the height advantage, and get some heat back. I think that's the move this turn for her. Breaching shot ignores cover. That's a real nasty. Okay, still not too bad. I gotta get him off the board. Right, he got some heat back, so he can play around a little bit. He can play with the big kids. That King Crab is looking juicy and ready to die. Much like myself. Just every day. Just in general. That's what they call me, juicy and ready to die. Okay, let's kind of let's spread our shots out a little bit. Maybe turn off the SRM. No. What if we turned off both the SRM and the LRM? Yep, okay. Because I don't really need to worry too much about stability damage, which is where those are going to... That's a lot of the benefit of those. Okay. Target A. Target A. Let's move that to target B to try and get him knocked down. Turn those off. Get some heat back. Yeah, let's do it. Left leg destroyed. Is that an automatic knockdown? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Oops. Knocked over my coffee cup. What do you got? Anything? Nothing? Okay, you're still up. Even damaged as he is, he can still put on some serious hurt with his missiles. Oh, I forgot about the autocannon too. Alright, but that Atlas is pretty juicy still. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I need to get rid of that Highlander ASAP. Even without its PPC, he's still hitting hard with those LRMs and a bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to be able to do a ton on this turn just because I don't have much heat on this Highlander left. Like, not a lot of overhead. This bears some thinking. Oh, I don't know. M lasers don't do a ton of damage, so maybe knock those off for now. Just knock them all off. Can I get some heat back? I can. Get the multi-target. Maybe put the SRMs on target A there. Everything else on B. Let's do it. Okay, head hit. That's not bad. Really? No structural damage? Like, barely any structural damage whatsoever on that one, huh? You have a PPC. You can't really do much with that, can you? Oh, boy. I am playing with fire, trying to move you where I want to with a single PPC. Turn 2, they don't get shit because that guy's knocked down. Fuck it. Fuck it. Big Sly. Time to make big plays. I am, however, going to at least do the courtesy of putting you in vigilance. Get you that damage reduction. Ah! Get that King Crab. Pilot incapacitated. Center torso destroyed. That sucks because I won't get a ton of pieces, but at least I won't have to take any damage from him. Big Sly can go into reserve. That's fine. He's not going to be able to do much this turn because he's just been knocked down, so his attack is going to be very weak. Is he maybe just going in for melee hits? It's going to be tricky without a leg. Okay, he's going in for that, actually. Oh, you bastard. Fuck you. Behemoth's got that aerial advantage. She is basically ready to rock. She can maybe go for the LRMs, get some heat back, and try to destabilize this fucker. It's probably not the move. Because I want to make sure that that Highlander doesn't get to really do anything this turn. Gauss Rifle does 40 stab, AC-20 does, or sorry, AC-2 just 5 stab, SRM, LRM, multi-target. Put those SRMs on him again. Get rid of that guy, though. You can go down. Hell yeah. Eat shit. And you can also... Oh my god. Is it all just going to hit armor again? Knockdown. Got the knockdown. That's right. That's right. That's right. That'll push him back a turn. It'll reduce his ability to accurately hit me. It won't push him back a turn because he's already going last, but... It will reduce his accuracy. Oh, he's just got so many missiles to fish with, though. He's just got still so many missiles. Okay. Continue to wax his accuracy down a little bit. Sensor's impaired. Not actually going to do much in terms of damage, but it's going to reduce the sensors. So just continue to try and keep him... Try and keep him as low as possible. Flatline, what do you got in the tank? You got, like, nothing, buddy. You got so much heat buildup right now. What can we even do with you? Can we get an angle for flanking? I could sprint, and that still wouldn't give me an angle. Behemoth, what can you do? You don't have a lot of juice in the tank right now. You're hitting his strongest side at the same time. Hate it. I could do a precision strike, actually, to try and maybe... Can we blow off that leg? Do we have enough damage? 40, 20, 75, 105? That's still not quite enough, no. What about the arm? No, not even close. No. No. Precision shot's not really worth it, I don't think. Her accuracy... Well... Might honestly just be worth it to get her accuracy up. Not worth going for headshots, I don't think. What's their pilot health at? Does it actually say? I don't know if it does. Well, it's missing a leg. No, it's not missing a leg. That was the other one. What's on that arm? Whoop, what did I do? What is on your arm here, sir? That's where you keep your SRM and your LRM ammo. I could go for the arm and maybe try to get like a crit that will detonate its ammo. Let's do that. Does that only work if it's not through armor? That might actually only work if it's not through armor. That's all right. Flatline, you can't do much. You could go for that arm. Try to knock it off. With what's going to give you the best bang for your buck? That's 30 damage. 30 damage, 30 damage. Arm. It's going to be 80 damage if they all hit. Let's go. Still get some heat back for that? Is that right? Yeah, you do. Okay. Let's do that. Not really useful there. But we get one more move with Behemoth. We get one last chance to make everything right. Do I want to fish for the LRMs? 40 damage. Let's give it a shot. LRM 20 crit. I think that means he can't use it anymore. If that means he can't use it anymore, that's pretty good. Nope, that does not mean he can't use it anymore. I don't know what critting it actually does. Ugh. Yeah, you could say that at any point in this match, and I would know that my armor was low. Thank you. It has been a grueling battle. Get that PPC shot right off the bat just to try and keep impairing those sensors. Flatline, can we get you up and close and just continue to laser him down a bit? Turn off those missiles. I am just sick of you. Go away! Well, there goes that. Left arm. Did hit a leg there, so there's less armor on it. Can I go for the other leg? Yeah, I could. I could. With what? Go lasers, because he's so damaged at this point that it's probably not worth wasting ammo. Though he can still, if he gets up close, he will still... 66. It's got 68 damage on it, 77, yeah. Let's get those SRMs, maybe. Can you just hit the leg? Sweep the leg, my guy. Left leg destroyed. Okay, yeah, there we go. Knockdown. Get that knockdown, push him back. Again, I don't think that actually pushes him back because he's already last in the turn order. But it'll reduce his ability to shoot, and if I can blow off both legs, he is donezo for good. Oh, really? Come on. Not really much there. He gets to get up. I don't think he has much else to fire? And he's missing a leg now, so if he tries to go in for melee hits, he's not going to do much. He's not going to be able to get those hits. Yeah, okay. Honestly, it's probably a waste to even use Big Slime. Whatever, it's not. No, it's more dangerous is what it is, because I don't want to blow him up now. I want to get... I want to get his stuff. Can I move to flank? I can, but then I can't hit it. I can move to flank there and go for some laser shots on that side. Try to hit them in there. Probably not going to work. Probably just going to hit his torso, but... let's do the precision shot anyway, because I'm just going to get a bunch of stuff back anyway. Oh, that does put him into pretty dangerously close melee range, but honestly doesn't matter that much because I'll probably get them here. Oh wait, I can hit them from there. I can hit them from right there. Oh, that leg just needs to go away and get out of my face. Come on. And this isn't even the end of this match. Oh, Big Sly, whatever. Just take your shot. Yeah, why not? Pilot incapacitated, so left and center torso destroyed. Fucking all that work. Oh, well. Sometimes you just want to go for that kill. Sometimes you just need to get it over with. Sometimes you've lost 2 PPC pluses. It's 2 rare, double rare PPCs, and you just want to be done with life. That was foolish. I didn't want to risk getting meleeed, though, either. That was the other big thing. Definitely just going to make a break for it in this mission. Once I get this scientist, I'm just going to really run. I probably actually want Behemoth to be the one who picks them up, because she's got jump jets. And she can just move. She can just get out of there with huge evasion charges. Oh! Well, whatever. I thought there was going to be like an escape element to this mission, but no such unluck, no such misfortune. 236,000. That went well, real well. Seems like we did the right thing in calling you in, mercenary. Glad to see we both came out ahead today. Magistrate of Canopus isn't happy about it. Oh, look at all that lost junk, though. Ah, Big Sly, my guy. My poor baby. Okay. We got a Highlander part and a King Crab part. They're both 0 out of 3. And a Cyclops part. Shit. Well, I can get double Cyclops. Do I even want the Cyclops? So what's a Cyclops? Cyclops is an assault. I can get 2 Cyclops pieces instead of 1 of each for a Highlander and a King Crab. Oh, that's a large laser triple plus. Fuck. I should have gone for more salvage. I didn't know there was going to be so many new and interesting mechs in here. King Crab is bigger. But 2 is 2. Strong supports the units lacking the close-in weapons. Close-in weapons? Close-in weapons? I don't know how that's supposed to go. A command suite of the 10Z variant. This model instead capitalizes on a longer range, I cannot speak, longer range weapon configuration and added armor. The protection and expanded missile racks make the 10Q a significant threat at range in the right hands. One of the most heavily armored and armored mechs ever constructed, the King Crab Quadruple Zero is capable of massive burst damage. A pair of heavy close-range autocannons form its primary weaponry, backed up by ranged weaponry to fire as it closes distance. It's 100 tons. That's the thing there. That's really the thing here, is that the King Crab Quadruple Zero is a big, beefy boy that I love, and I want those thick thighs. I could get that Cyclops, so I could get like 2/3 of a Cyclops instead of... Should have gone for salvage. Always go for salvage. Because you can just sell the salvage. That's the thing. I could just sell that salvage, get that more money back. I don't know what I was thinking. King Crab. And a Cyclops. Do I want that? No. More mechs. Oh, I got Cyclops. I did not get luck on that roll. I did get that large laser double or quadruple, triple plus. My goodness. So that's good. That's a nice little consolation prize, even though I didn't get the rest of it in salvage form. I didn't get those mechs. That's fine. That's fine. I probably could have done better. Yeah, in the future, always go for salvage. Kids, listen to Uncle Steven. Always go for salvage. Our mech warriors gain experience and need your guidance, Minister. If you head to the barracks, you can direct their training. Yep. Okay. What time is it? 10:48. Holy shit, that took a while. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and call it right there. I had a good time. I love this game so much. I might come back with it again. We'll see. There's a lot of other stuff to play between Mortal Kombat and Dragon's Dogma. I got a new capture card recently, too, that I need to set up and start capturing some more stuff. But definitely when the new DLC for this game is out, we're definitely going to take another look at it. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it and love it. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for loving mechs as much as I love mechs. Which is, of course, a joke because nobody loves mechs as much as I do. Woo! That has been Breakfast of Champions for Thursday, April 25th. I love you. And goodbye.